Here's a thought about alternative formats. Those of you who've been listening to my podcast for a while have heard me say that this, in my opinion, is the best time in the history of photography to be a photographer because we have so many options that are so fantastic. For example, when I started photography in the 1970s, basically, we had two formats that we could produce, a square photograph and a rectangular photograph. Maybe we could do a circle or an oval, but they were incredibly difficult with a very high failure rate, and most people didn't do them. So square or rectangle, those were the two formats. Now we can do those two plus we can do almost any shape we want. We can, using the computer, create odd shapes, easily do circles and ovals, and that's just scratching the surface. One of the most exciting areas to explore these days, in my opinion, are the three newest ones, at least for me to play around with: the grid, the jigsaw, and the panorama. The grid, of course, is where we take a group of photographs across columns, like 4 columns across the top, 3 rows down. Suddenly you have a 4x3 grid, 12 photographs that create a whole that's greater than the sum of the parts. They don't overlap. It's not stitching. It's literally a grid. I'm fascinated by that work. The jigsaw is where we take a whole group of photographs that overlap one another, but we don't try to blend them together. We just create an irregular edge and let the photographs go wherever they go. It's an odd shape, but it's all kinds of fun. And that work is fraught with all kinds of possibilities, and there's literally no end to the combinations you can do. And of course, panoramas used to require a banquet camera or a circuit camera or something like that. Now we can just stitch long, skinny things together that are ideal for landscapes and long horizons. So many possibilities. It's fantastic that we can do all these things. So if you're still making just square or rectangular format images, maybe you can break out some afternoon and play around a little bit and see what the possibilities are.